To those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on Archive, D-Style here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Reggie?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Ready to get into it. Ready to get on it. Got fight,
Ab-
man. Fights starting tomorrow. Shit.
Absolutely. No doubt about that. And for those tuning in live, take a moment right now, press the like button, make sure that like button turns blue and get those likes up. All right. You are tuning in to the final boxing conversation show on Thursday of the year. We'll be back in the year 2020. All right. Um, on Monday, December 23rd, I will have the yearly award show. Okay. So make sure you tune in for that. How's it going, Reggie?
Man, it's going good. I can't complain about nothing. It's going real good, man. And I'm
Uh,
waiting for my fight weeks to start, so it's going real good.
These notes. These beautiful Sharpie notes with a highlighter and the whole nine. That's why you guys tune in. All right. Well, where are your notes, Reggie? That's what I want to know. All right. Can we
All
see Reggie's notes?
with the big pen and then the IBM right here. Where are these notes at? Bam.
What's going on over here? We can't see that, Reggie. We can see that, bro.
All I need is quick highlights. It come right out the IBM.
Man, come on now. NBT boxing in a chat. What is going on? And coincidentally, and I promise you, this is not just because I saw NBT in chat. It was going to be the very first thing we talked about. I swear to God, it's right there. Okay, but man, Jeff Horn avenges his defeat, Reggie, and he reclaims his throne as the best fighter out of the continent of Australia. Saying, I run Australia. Okay, how many dudes can say they're the best in the whole continent, whole country? Well, how many people can say that, Reggie?
I guess just four.
Plenty of people can say, but only 7 dudes by definition can say that. Actually, 6, because one continent, unless some scientist boxes and he lives in Antarctica, okay, I don't think it's going to happen, okay? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move to Antarctica, bro, so I could be the best fighter out of Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the ruler of the whole continent.
Go nerd bashing up there.
That's right. Like, what's up, Doc? You want to fight? You know, I'm only here to study the, global warming. Like, come on, Doc. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. These fellas be out there knocking out doctors saying, I run Antarctica. Me. Okay? And it's too damn cold. But you know what, though? Dude, I'd freeze my ass off out there, bro. I'm a dude from the desert, bro. Okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'd fucking die over there. Okay? It ain't even going to happen. All right. But with that said, man, um, Jeff Horn avenges his loss, and in a way, I know it doesn't work this way, and I get all that, but I've always said some wins age well in time, some don't. But this is actually, like, in a way, good for Crawford, right? Horn beat Pacquiao. Now, I admit, in controversial fashion. I did feel it was a competitive fight. And then Crawford dominates Horn, and then Horn moves up to middleweight, gets knocked out by this dude, but now he avenges the loss. He avenged his loss, bro. He survived a hell of a 9th round. Zerafa was lighting him up again. But this time, Jeff Horn, he showed he had the heart. Okay? He showed he had the heart, and he survived, and we need to respect that. So shout out to Jeff Horn. MBT says I have my Jeff Horn radar on. Like, that dude knew because he's from Australia, bro. NBT he's ahead of time, bro. Like, he knows a day ahead, like, what happened. You know what I mean? We're behind, bro. We're barely keeping up. But shout out to Jeff Horn. Did his thing, okay? He's going to be fighting damn, I forgot the Japanese dude's name. These Japanese names, I swear to God, bro. All right? But somebody could put, is it Murata? Is that his name? I probably butchered that shit, but Jeff Horn's going to go for the regular title, the WBA. If Jeff Horn wins that, is that a big deal, Reggie?
Against Murata, yeah, because Murata's
It is.
been up
I got
there.
it right.
That's the one who's had that him and Rob Brant went at it, and I think Triple G avoided fighting Brant, matter of fact, and not Murata. But yeah, that'd be a good name on this thing.
Murata, okay. Great win. Didn't see it coming. Says NBT Boxing. NBT providing. Murata, look at that, providing the fact checks since AJ10 isn't here. But even though it's not AJ10, I'm still going to give him the AJ10 fact check. All right, that's what I'm going to do. All right, just like that. All right, shout out to G Funk. Salute to the chat and jab that like button. Absolutely. Right? Did Reggie already jab the like button? All right. He did. He gave me the thumbs up, guys. Once again, tuning in to Boxing Conversation. Reggie Owens, the final one of the year. So this dude, bro, I don't know if you heard about him, Reggie. Actually, we did. I think we both had him as a top 11 heavyweight when we did that show, right? Okay. Daniel Dubois is going to be fighting, and I apologize again for butchering his name. I really am. Kyotaro Fujimoto. All right. I don't know much about this dude. I got to be honest with you. Okay. But I do know, I guarantee, dude, Dubois is going to knock the red off this dude's head, bro. Okay. This dude is going to have a head of black. Okay. It's going to be either dark brown or dark hair or whatever. Okay. It's going to knock the red off this dude's head, bro. Right. I think that's what's going to happen. What do you think?
Man, I think so too, man. I can't stand dudes that do feminine shit. I think all that color and shit is feminine as hell. Want to say it's something else, but everybody, LGBT protections all throughout platforms. But yeah, I hate when dudes do feminine shit, and I think it's something real suspect when you're putting pink and red all through your hair. But Dubois, he's one of the top guys. I don't see anyone in the landscape that's below maybe top below the top 8 that is messing with this dude. He probably is up there amongst the top 5 that he can compete with. So this Fujimoto is just going to be someone put on the showcase for him to display the danger that he is in this division. And hell, he already called him for Dillian White. So Daniel Dubois is definitely going to make good work of this dude. But then again, I don't want to count out Fujimoto because it is always great to see when cats who are underestimated, they go into camps, put in great work, and they give great challenges to cats like this. But I hope Daniel Dubois stunts on this dude and beats the brakes off of him.
Dude, Fujimoto, let's see. NBT says Fujimoto had a split decision against Ishida. Yes, the Ishida that fought at 154 was knocked out by Triple G at middleweight. Bad mismatch, but Fujimoto is a big star in this country. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. But thank you a lot for that, NBT Boxing. Great insight. Always good to have him on. By the way, follow him. I believe it's Boxing NBT at Boxing NBT. But put your Twitter handle on the chat there, NBT. All right. I don't want to get the Twitter handle wrong, so go ahead and put it on there, and we'll put it on the screen so you guys can follow NBT Boxing on Twitter. Dude runs Twitter, right? That's what I got. All right, Christian W. Everyone knows the. I got you. Little Jacob Fujimoto has as much chance as a Popeye chicken sandwich. Jesus Christ, man! I don't know what you guys talking about, bro. Fujimoto, all right, is gonna come. And he's gonna beat. Nothing. He ain't gonna beat anybody. Okay, he's gonna get knocked out, bro. I give this dude not that long. I think he's getting knocked the hell out. Okay. There is the Twitter handle for Boxing NBT, guys. So at Boxing NBT on Twitter. There you go. All right. I need to ask you this, Reggie. Like, I just need to, bro. What are your thoughts, bro? All right. On the Chavez Jr., today He weighed in 172 pounds, but don't worry, he didn't miss weight. Okay, he didn't miss weight because they changed the weight limit right before the weigh-in to 173 pounds. I mean, why not just make it a light heavyweight fight? I don't know. Okay, might as well. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, bro, on that specifically?
Man, Danny Jacobs is a damn chump when it comes to the sport. And if he gets knocked out, I hope the hell he gets knocked out. This makes me flip on him, man, because I hate for a fighter to become such an idiot to the sport. Now you got the same guy coming into this event when it first hit off, running from a dang drug test. You ain't got a damn word to say. You allow this old con promoter to get whatever twist he had going on with it. But now to hear that at at the moment of the fight that they switch whatever clauses to the weight restrictions, and you cool with it, Danny Jacobs is a hoe, man. And then the whole stuff he pulled with his trainer, it just shows what kind of hoe Danny Ho, calling him Danny Ho. Well, the hell, Danny Ho is. That he just rolls with whatever Eddie Hearn got going on over there. And it's effed up that Eddie Hearn will put him in a position where you don't care nothing about your fighter. All you want is some names on there. You hoping Chavez can attract a Mexican audience for you. There's probably another reason why going down to Arizona. Arizona has a huge Mexican population. So maybe that's what he's doing. It ain't about Danny Jacobs at this point for him. But Danny Jacobs has got to be the biggest idiot in the sport that you can allow this fool. You should have swapped this fool out a long time ago and went with fighting Gabe Rosado. Now this fool, he unprofessional as hell. This is the most unprofessional ish that you're gonna see in the sport. This fool come in 5 pounds overweight. It looked like he didn't work to get in shape, but still, he knows the damn deal. And the day, what you say, they switched the contract today? A few hours
ago.
Man,
before, I don't know when, but they changed the weight limit before the weigh-in.
Man, these dudes is wild, man. Eddie Hearn Productions and whatever the heck he's got going on is wild. And I hope the Nevada Commission keeps track of it so they can deny this fool of ever putting on the event in the state of Nevada.
Yeah, look, man. I'll say this. Now, Reggie, I know you were calling the athletic commission over there in Nevada. Did they ever get back to you, or any follow-ups, anything new out of that?
No, I never got a call yet. So I'll probably end up having to call myself tomorrow and see where it went.
Okay. They're probably waiting until after the fight. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's insane, bro. What's going on over here? Danny Cersei says, Mr. Boxing. The pink attack is back in grand fashion, says G Funky 84. All right. That's something, bro. This is just bad luck. All right. Let me get that minimal so we don't block Reggie out there. All right. Batman Tweed. I will be at the Chavez Jacobs fight here in Arizona. Looking forward to it. Well, there you go. I'm actually the opposite to you. I want Danny. I mean, I get what you're saying, Reggie. But I can't in any way, shape, or form hope anything good for Chavez. I want Chavez to get his ass knocked out. Okay. This guy has he's gotten away with too much shit. And I just believe Danny knows he's gonna beat his ass anyway. So that's why he's just going ahead with the fight. But Chavez Jr., okay, was born a privilege. He came into the sport of privilege, and he continues to be a product of privilege. That's what this guy's all about. I mean, this is not the first time they've changed the weight limit before a Chavez Jr. fight. It's not the first time dudes avoided a test. Only this time he did it before the fight. And now he's doing it, he did it after the fight. Now he's doing it before the fight. And he's rewarded with a fight anyway. This is unbelievable. If this guy was not the son of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., this wouldn't be happening. All right? Like, and I still don't get, if you don't know the dude's a fraud by now, I don't know what to tell you guys. Dude's a fraud. Dude's been a fraud. How many times this dude needs to be a F up? A fuck up? How many times? Tested positive before for diuretics. I'm not too concerned about the marijuana thing, but still, that shit's insane. What happened to all those pictures, Reggie? You know, that he was in shape and he was slimmed down, all that other bullshit. They did an Andy Ruiz on us with Chavez Jr. What's going on? Well, what's with these apps, bro? They're making dudes look skinnier and shit. What's going on?
Man, I have no idea, man. These type of characters need to be gone from this sport, man, because they add to where they make others who are half-assed in the sport find ways of getting around stuff, man. And I don't know, man, this dude's disgusting. And like you were bringing up, all the other privileges he done received through the sport based on who he's related to. Well, his father's a thing of the past, man. He's always a legend. Legends never go nowhere. But there's a question mark as if this dude has Chavez blood running through him. Something ain't right about this kid.
Yeah, man. Something ain't right about this kid. He's just, I don't know. And you know what? If he wins this fight, everyone's gonna forget about all this bullshit, right? They're gonna say, "Oh, too bad. I mean, Danny shouldn't have agreed to those terms. It was his fault," right? And then he's gonna be rewarded with a title shot. But who's he gonna fight though? Who could he beat? Like 175, he can't beat those guys. He can't beat. Well, better be able to eat Chavez Jr. for breakfast, bro. Okay. All right. After he's done with them, he'll pick his teeth with like Chavez Jr.'s ribs and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just ate a Chavez Jr. for breakfast, bro. This is rib. Me Russian. Me eat Mexican food. It was good. You know what I mean? He ate this dude like a plate of enchiladas, bro. Are you shitting me? Bozic would knock this dude out, bro. Just because Bozic lost to Better Biev doesn't mean anything. He would still beat Chavez. He would beat the shit out of Chavez Jr. All right? Chavez Jr. made from fire look like a power puncher, dude. So, I don't know. He's not going to beat Bivol either. So, 168, what's he going to do? Beat Plant? You think he's going to beat Plant? You think he's going to beat, the other champions?
Benavidez? Hell no. Nah.
He ain't going to beat Benavidez, bro. Now, they'll try to make that fight because they'll be like Mexican versus Mexican and all that. But dude, it would be a one-sided beatdown. So, if he beats Jacobs, man, he ain't going to, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like this dude might get a damn title shot even though he doesn't make 168. Shit's insane. All right?
And you know what else is crazy? They ain't gonna weigh these dudes the following day. Is from, I think I was hearing Eagle. No, who was I hearing? Boxing Voice or Eagle? Someone was speaking on the fact that they won't have a next day weigh-in. So this guy can balloon up to wherever the hell he's gonna come up to. So where does it put Danny Jacobs in the disadvantage for this? And then you got this dude running away from a damn drug test and getting away from having to take it. What's in his blood? So, man, Jacobs is a goddamn idiot, man.
So for those tuning in live, make sure you throw a jab at that like button. Look, man. We're going to get to a little more of that, but, man, Chavez Jr. is a disgrace, bro. I mean, what just terrible. I mean, this is crazy. Okay. The fight with Sal in Arizona, says Bad Man Tweet. Ooh, against Benavidez, yes, it would. And I got to be honest, I think the Mexican fan base would be behind Benavidez. They would not be behind Chavez Jr. Chavez Jr. He's lost a lot of fans, dude. Okay. A lot of the support's gone. Only the delusional ones, like the ones that never let go. You know what I mean? Because everyone has those fans that never let go. And I'm just saying, bro. Chavez be 195. This is going to be a cruiserweight, bro. It's going to be a cruiserweight. Let them move to 175. Let them move up to 175. I would love that. Chavez Jr. will get eaten alive at 175. Eaten alive. Right? Period. He didn't look good in that Fonfara fight, bro. I'm telling you. Dude didn't want no more when he sat in that corner. He hit Fonfara with everything he had. He couldn't move him. And then the dude has the audacity to make the excuse, oh, he was too big for me. Well, you've been bigger than everybody your whole fucking career, bro. You couldn't face one dude bigger than you. Man, if he took it serious. He'd be a beast. He wouldn't be shit. Benavides from Arizona, man, that would be big, bro. But enough of Julio Cesar Chavez. Let's talk about Julio Cesar Martinez really quick. All right. Now, Julio Cesar Martinez, for those that don't know, all right, he fought in the UK recently. Okay, dude fought in the UK recently. And he stopped Charlie Edwards initially. That's what it was ruled. The referee ruled it that. Mauricio Suleiman jumps into the ring and then reverses the call. Never seen anything like that. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I don't even have a problem with that because he did hit him with a really good shot to the liver. Okay, when the dude went down. Okay, if not, actually, let me take that back. It was more like a shot to the kidney. When the dude was down, he hit him with a really good shot to the body. Okay, and you see the image right there? He made the dude bend the knee, and then he hit him when he was down, right? The dude went down. Was he that hurt? I don't know. Okay, but at the end of the day, the ref stopped it. They overturned it. Okay. So he's going to be fighting for a vacant WBC flyweight title against Christopher Rosales. Rosales does have a loss to Charlie Edwards himself a couple fights ago, but that's who Julio Cesar Chavez Martinez will be fighting. This fight will be on the undercard of the Chavez versus Danny Jacobs fight. So, for what it's worth, I think Julio Cesar Martinez should win that fight, and hopefully they do that rematch with Charlie Edwards because I want to see it. Because he was putting a beating on him. Like, for real. Okay? And did you know that was the only time they've done that, Rich? That they overturned a decision like that.
Yeah, I never heard of a sanctioned body doing anything like that. So, yeah, that's first time I ever heard something like that.
They have that authority. They could do that if they want. Right? It superseded whatever the ref said. That's funny. Because they could have actually made Dillian White take off those fucking gloves if they wanted to. All right? Funny, isn't that? How that works. Only when you want to. All right, but anyway, it's not here nor there. All right. Well, that's it. I don't want to ask you, Reggie, because on Tuesday, I did a show with Ashy. We played the clip. Joe Habib did do the interview, and we put it on mandatory-defense.com as well. But what are your thoughts on Mark Ramsey, confirming he did not check the gloves himself, that they didn't get to check them? And not only that, that most importantly, he said he is done with this dude said the fans don't care. Nobody gives a shit. The media doesn't care. And nothing's going to happen because no one gives a fuck, pretty much. That, and also said he wasn't surprised that Canelo vacated the WBO title. He said, of course, Canelo doesn't want to fight better BF. Are those fighting words?
No, he's absolutely right. And the other thing is where he thinks people don't care. They need to find the right place to start going. There's so many people in the sport who feels the media don't care. That's because y'all going to that old, outdated crap. Stop. Well, I mean, it's up to us to probably push it more so that people know that there's other avenues and other places in the sport who really hold a high standard to the sport. And this is where a lot of these trainers and athletes need to be coming. Because otherwise, if they think that that's the only area in which they can have a voice or find people who care, they're going to be lost because the other fans don't have a voice. They live behind what they receive through old media platforms. So, man, if he would have broke that story, and they need to have a damn voice that god dang, so he should have been put this information out there. And it's unfortunate he waited all these months to come up with that. But he should have been put that out so that people could have been all up over it. It would have blew up all over the internet, and it's too far it's too far beyond the fact or the matter at hand.
Right.
But still, it needs to be pointed out because it's all ties into the type of bull crap that goes on as it relates to Eddie Hearn and the way he operates. But that's some cold crap. That's some cold crap. Real cold.
Absolutely, man. I mean, no doubt about that. If I'm fighting any fighter in the UK or anywhere in the world for that matter, because it's fucked up shit so happens here. Look at Chavez Jr. Right? Like I'll put in a contract like the gloves you select, okay, at the glove selection meeting are the only gloves you're gonna fucking wear, and that's it. Okay, period. You better be there. You better be 100% sure. I don't give a fuck. And pick two gloves, set of gloves. All right, in case one of them disappears, you got another one. All right, because that's a bunch of horseshit what happened. But anyway, what do you think about it? What he said about the Canelo thing, though?
About him vacating.
Yeah, because he's a trainer, better be.
Oh, he know the deal. All of us knew the deal with Canelo. He knew damn well to stay away from that monster at 175. He knew it, and Canelo, his trainers knew it. The whole sporting world knew he better stay away from him. It was no reason for Canelo to be up there playing at 175. And the other thing, it was a waste of time because nobody cares about what Canelo did at 175 because the only thing that made him legit at 175 was to face Arthur, and he ran away from that.
Yeah, man. He could have fought Arthur, especially after he said that he has no problem fighting Arthur. Like it's no big deal. You know what I mean? So, what are you gonna do? Let's talk some Eddie Hearn, bro. All right. Let's talk some Eddie Hearn. Let's talk some Eddie Hearn. Let's talk some about this motherfucker right here. Okay. Reggie, let's go line by line here. What are your thoughts on him talking about Mikey Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Saudi Arabia? What the hell's going on with this?
Man, he crossing over into the wrong lane. He's crossing over into Al Heyman's lane. And if Al Heyman wants to do take these two fighters over there, he'll form his own relationships with the Saudis. But this is all Eddie Hearn trying to reach in the pot of other developments. He's reaching into what other people have developed and recreated for these fighters. He didn't research them. And so now Eddie's trying to take ready-made products and trying to pull them, attract them with throwing money at things, wasting money. Yeah, fighters take the money from this food, but when it comes to certain things, you need to know where to taper off. And this is all Eddie. Eddie's trying to pull off this new tactic. So this is tactic Operation 2.0, and that's to do the one fight deal of stealing away PBC fighters. But he's playing himself because he's not really receiving any long-term guarantees with any of the PBC fighters. So really what it is PBC fighters funneling money right up out the door and bringing them over to the other side. So he's fooling himself with this new tactical operation he's pulling. And to think you want to go over there and take PBC advised fighters to Saudi Arabia, he's a clown. And those are fights that American fans want to see. We don't give a damn about what Saudi princes and kings want to see because they don't know two things about this damn sport. And this is probably a matchup that American fans want to see. Filipino fans want to see because he talked about it's a Filipino population. Hell, they work in the hospitality industry. They're gonna be working. They ain't gonna be there to watch this fight. So F anything that comes out of Eddie Hearn's mouth as it relates to mega fights. We don't want to take nothing over there. The Saudi Arabia needs to develop themselves as a viable place for these major events. The Middle East ain't that. The Middle East try to take UFC fights over there. You don't hear not one UFC fan talk about a damn fight that took place in the Middle East because none of them watched it. Matter of fact, Khabib versus who was that? Dang, I can't think of the young kid from the American kid. But when they fought over there, don't nobody talk about that damn fight. Dustin Poirier, I think it was. Don't nobody talk about that fight that was taken over there. WWE events. Don't know WWE fans speak about any events in the Middle East. For one thing, the time zones are effed up. So Eddie Hearn thinking about taking PBC advised fighters under his umbrella to put them on the app at some effed up time because of time zone placement. So F this fool, man.
Well, what if the money's good though? Like, well, what do they put? You know, hey Manny, here's $30 million to fight Mikey Garcia.
I mean, if the money is good like that for the fighters, and that's what's guaranteed to the fighters, but Al Heyman can do that for himself. If Eddie's letting this out, Al Heyman, who's the premier businessman in the sport, he can start going over there and start rubbing shoulders with the cats he needs to rub shoulders with and stick it to Eddie Hearn. But
let's put Saudi Arabia aside. What do you think about a possible Pacquiao Mikey Garcia fight? And how do you think, if they could do that, like how do you think that would play out?
I like that one. The old man, the old man is Father Time don't hit him, and he looking how he looked against Sturman. I'm a favor the old man over Mikey. I think his activity and volume will be too much for Mikey. Mikey will just have to play around with trying to time him. Mikey ain't got the fastest or fleetest of foot. I just think I'll favor Manny Pacquiao in that Mikey Garcia fight.
Look, I gotta be honest. Mikey has a really good shot in that fight, right? A really good shot. And the reason I say that, look, styles make fights, bro. And Manny Pacquiao has to get mid-range on you. He's a mid-range fighter, okay? He's out of that southpaw position, but I think Mikey could counter him, right? And I agree 100% about the activity, but Manny Pacquiao doesn't throw that much when there's a threat of a counterpunch. You know what I mean? And Mikey could counterpunch him. Now, I'm not saying Mikey would win, but it is a tough fight for Pacquiao. A lot of people just count out Mikey because they're basing it off his performance versus Spence. You know what I mean? So, just saying. Let's see. But that's that. And what's this whole trying to make Charlo versus Andre?
Another one of Eddie Hearn tactics, man. Trying to reach over to the Al Heyman pot to steal away things. But it's just not going. I mean, it's cool. And plus, Charlo did say he will go over to the zone to get the Andrade or Canelo fight.
So, here's my thing. Like, if Mikey Garcia and AJ could do a fight per fight basis, why can't Charlo? You know what I mean? I don't think Charlo should have to sign a multiple fight deal, just a one fight deal, okay, against Andrade, and if they do the fight, they do the fight. Why not?
No, and I think that's going to happen because Charlo said he's open to going over there for one fight because Charlo wants to unify. So in that case, if this dude's holding the title, the money is appropriate. He'll take the fight. He's definitely gonna go over there. Now Charlo can't backtrack or retract what the statement he made about going over to the zone, and he got to make sure the zone is breaking off the bread properly, and also that they have choice of venue because Eddie Hearn will have him fighting somewhere in Delaware or some crap. But once again, it's him trying to. He finally realized that the walls is closed on him. That's the only reason why Eddie Hearn is doing this. The walls are closing on him. He can't do nothing with the original plan he had. So operation number 2 is to kind of go over. He got to go over in the Al Heyman bucket. But he's trying to do things without reaching out to Al Heyman. He's trying to throw it out publicly directly to the fighter. So he's pulling another con game, but his game has run out, and he got to reach and deal with the Al Heyman side of things.
Isn't that like a good thing, though? Let me put it this way, right? If Eddie Hearn has, let's just say, has run out of options and he can't, doesn't have that many options to do in-house fights, but the zone is offering money. So now he's forced, let's just say, to work with Al Heyman, work with ESPN fight or like Top Rank, let's say, and it gets us big fights. It gets us big fights, you know. But um, I I just I question whether it's a sincere offer. You know what I mean? Like if they give the guy like I'll give him if they give Charlo a real offer and it's not a lock-in thing, meaning if you win, you have to have your next fight on the zone or some bullshit like that. Okay, like if okay, he could fight on the zone, but it's a one fight deal, and that's it, right? I mean, that's what they're gonna have to do. That's kind of what they did with Andy Ruiz, kind of, you know.
But I think he was trying to keep Andy Ruiz because it's already being thrown back on the table. Ruiz possible for what's that cat, Dillian White, and this is more for
Right.
he has to fast track things because he's been losing so much money for those guys that he's pulling these PBC guys up over there. But now the PBC gonna have to watch this dude because some tricky ish going on. But these fighters must also pay attention because the zone is a bad thing for your profile. Now you can go over there, get a belt every now and then, but you need to pull back away from being over there because you start to fall and you start to fall in the shadows of things. So you go out there to capture something and you get right back up. Don't care how attractive it is with Eddie throwing you money because there's always some trick right behind that. So money hungry hoes end up being broke hoes in the long run. Short term wise, which is a one fight deal, yeah, it's good. Capture what you need to capture, get back out. Because the best place to be is with these networks that Al Heyman has things set up with.
No, absolutely. Heyman's world, and let me address one of your comments. Guys, like for real, like chill out with the language you use in the chat. Okay. Like I'm already having issues with like some not strikes, but I keep getting emails from YouTube and shit. All right. But he's asking why Eddie Hearn why isn't he making Callum Smith versus Billy Joe? Can you please explain? I don't know. Ask Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? I think we talked about that fight already. That it's a fight that they should make after the Billy Joe fight. We talked about that, Reggie. That they should make that fight with Callum Smith. You know, do that domestic fight first before you proceed. You know, to fight the other guys. You know, like settle your shit domestically first. Let's see who's the best domestically of your damn country. Right? That's what Jeff Horn did against Rafa. He's like, I'm the dude. I run Australia, motherfucker. Right? That's what he did. Right?
Now I think it's a fear behind lining those two guys up because he finds potential and needing these two dudes because they're both champions. This is the problem with Eddie Hearn, man. This is the biggest problem in the sport with this dude is he keeps things away from the sport to keep himself relevant with champions over there. Now, his thing throwing these two guys up, it knocks one guy off the pedestal from having a title. Now he has a unified champion. He has to throw that other unified champion up against the PBC guy. And the PBC guys are pretty good. Some very good fighters over at the PBC. And if they take those belts out of house, here that the house of cards goes crumbling down another level. That's the other reason why I think he's trying to get these belts split over at the dang heavyweight division as well. It's always some trick with this guy, man.
Right, definitely, most no doubt about that. But if look, man, I want all these networks and all these promoters to work together because that's the best we're gonna get. That's how we're gonna get the fights that we want. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what I want. We're going full circle here. The Chavez Jr. situation with Eddie Hearn, man. I mean, the dude had I'd never seen this before. They had a dude on deck just in case Chavez Jr. couldn't fight, bro. Okay. They had a backup court QB just in case. This is crazy. But dude pulled it off, though. I'll give him that. The Chavez Jr. fight Jacobs is happening.
Yeah, he pulled off another miracle, man. And this is this goddamn con ass fool, man. Always with some scheming ass to pull off in the sport, and he did it. And this judge allowed him to do it. And this judge effed up by doing this, but the judge has to follow rule of law. And what Eddie Hearn probably did is looked over some of the rules to this Muhammad Ali thing, the rights of fighters, and he said, "We're gonna take
you
the
know what
scene."
though? Like, dude, people wipe their ass with that Ali act all the time, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
it's like you know, like we could like. Here's my problem with boxing. Okay, here's my problem with boxing. Before we get to this AJ thing, all right? Everything can be changed overnight, right? I mean, just like literally. If okay, this is a rule for said drug. This is the limit. Canelo test positive. Okay, we're gonna change the limit to where's Canelo level at? Okay, here. That's a new level. Hey, the rule of law. By letter of the law, he's okay. He's legal, right? People just make shit up as they go, right? You have a fighter, Chavez Jr. They agreed to a fight at 168 pounds. He wants to campaign at 168 pounds. It's a 168-pound fight. We ain't going to make the weight. All right, let's change it. How much do you weigh? 172 point some. All right, the new weight limit is 173. Oh, see? He made the weight, guys. Hey, letter of the law. He made the weight. That's the problem with boxing, bro. That's the problem with the sport. They just make shit up as they go. And we got the new belt. It's called the franchise belt. What do you mean? Since when do you have a franchise belt? Oh no, it's in our rules. What do you mean? Yeah, we had a meeting in Hawaii, 2/3 vote. Come on. You know what I mean? Who the fuck's believing all that, bro? Who the fuck's believing all that? Like that's horseshit. Like it happens over and over and over again. They just make it up as they go. Okay, what happened? Right, move the goalpost every fucking time. Every single time. We checked the gloves the day before. Okay, we're going to do the switcheroo. Oh, you notice the gloves? Oh, okay, well, I mean, we approved it, so. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
And this dude about to change the game with him pulling stuff like this. He's finding these loopholes, sticking the middle finger to any rules they put out there. And that's basically what he did with this Chavez thing. He looked through the fine print, found a loophole like rich business people do with tax laws and stuff, find these loopholes and say, F everything y'all got written in law. I'm going right around it. And now he didn't set this new thing to where can you keep the sport clean? This Chavez thing points to that. Now, how clean is the sport now when you got a dude who can say, F you, Vada, I'm not taking your test. I'm running out this back door. All right, I'm going to go talk to this judge. Now, this judge sides with him. It leads other fighters into being able to pull off the same dang thing. Now I'm waiting for more fighters to do what Inoue did. When Inoue won that title and they try to offer him a belt, he said, F that. I'm not touching that. And I'm waiting for a fighter to go on a championship fight and say, I'm not taking this title and give a reason for the reason why they're turning down this belt because of questionable ish being done by these sanction bodies and not wanting to pay these sanctioning fees. It's all a hustle, man. It makes no sense that these fighters pay so many fees to people who don't do a goddamn thing for the sport. And it's time for fighters to stand up to that. You pay everybody else, you pay taxes, you pay trainers a portion of your money, promoters take a portion, and now fools who create jewelry take a portion of your money. Like, it's time to drop this stuff because these belts hold no value. They're not significant at all.
Havens World says Andre Jacobs, Billy Joe, and Callum on the zone. All signed to match and why are they not fighting each other? Go ask Hearn, bro. Ask this dude. And we all know why. He doesn't want to get rid of all his, you do the in-house fights at the right time. You know what I mean? He's trying to maximize his profits, Eddie Hearn is. We know why a promoter does what a promoter does. Promoters are going to do what promoters are going to do, bro. Okay, they're all the same to a certain degree. Eddie Hearn is a little more, I don't want to get too deep into it, but yeah. I don't know. Okay. With that said, Chavez Jr. May as well come juiced up and some old school Soviet Union juice. Wow. Okay. Chavez Jr. could use plaster padding. Absolutely not. 5 years, one big year. All right. 92 AKU and Heyman's World are going at it. Look at that. Right. Like, they're just like going at it right now on the chat. Look at that. Andrew Charles in the chat. What's going on, bro? Okay. Support the fighters, not the belt. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. What good is a sanctioning body? They're not going to, why did, just to give you guys an example, right? They get 3%, right? So let's just do the math right now, Reggie. Do you remember how much Mayweather made for that Manny Pacquiao fight?
Man, you mean overall? Didn't he gross like 250 million?
200, you know what? 250 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically 3% of that, right, is $7,500,000. That's what the WBC got. Those are cut. All right. Those are cut. Did they fight for the WBC? Whatever sanction about it they fought for, 3%, right? Ballpark. And what do they do with this money? They always do this bullshit where they're like, oh, we had some charity event and we did they do that all that side bullshit. Okay. You know who also did all that stuff? Like gave to the poor and all that? Pablo Escobar did that too. Right? Pablo Escobar also blew up a plane with innocent people on it. Right? So it doesn't mean anything to me. So that's that. Let's get to the good stuff. All right. The 50-50 talk. What do you make of the 50-50 talk, bro?
Like I said, the walls is closing in on these dudes, and the walls is closing in to where he need to get this quick cash because that champion he got ain't the real deal, and he ain't gonna hold those titles for long. And he don't need to put this guy in a fight against a lesser known heavyweight out there. Hell, he may go through difficulty against Pulev. So Eddie Hearn knows he needs to get this last mandatory out the way and then get him right in the ring with the biggest name in heavyweight boxing. And he ain't got the power play on money anymore. That position has fallen to the wayside. It was even falling away. It started to fall away before AJ suffered that loss. And then for AJ to suffer the type of defeat he suffered in that first fight against Ruiz,
yeah,
he came crashing. And then the way AJ got these belts back, but AJ ain't a star right now with those belts because of the way he performed. A lot of people have ridiculed and labeled him as a coward in that fight. Fighters are doing that. Fans who don't like AJ and some of his fans are kind of throwing the shifted eye over at that performance based on where was his heart. And then
in fairness, you like the performance, right?
I thought it was good boxing. Yes, indeed. But
Okay.
he took a huge hit on that one. And Eddie knows he needs to hurry up and collect his money because they already seen where the profile of those two fighters. It's all about the dancing partner. Bob Arum was looking at mega numbers for the rematch. Eddie Hearn needs a chunk of this money right there. And he even says, we need them. We need each other. So things are really flipped on this cat. And I'm loving to see this dude bow down. Like you say, he took the knee. Eddie Hearn has finally taken the knee. And he realized where the situation when it comes to this boxing thing is. The dude he tried to shit on is the dude he needs. And that's a funny thing coming out of this one.
A shout out to Kenneth Johnson in the chat. And AJ10 says Eddie Hearn will say different things and contradict himself in the same interview. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he used to contradict himself, Reggie, from interview to interview. Now he does it in the same interview. Shit's insane, right? But is he serious? I don't know, man. Okay. But it does contradict what a lot of these fanboys of AJ have been saying, right? That, oh no, he wasn't getting lowballed. The offers were fair. He ducked AJ by not signing with the zone and shit like that. Okay, leaving out very important details about that. Just saying. 92 AKU, Maxiella agreed Ruiz will be a champ in the next July hot dog contest. Wow, look at that. AJ 10, many AJ fanboys act like the first Ruiz fight never happened. I don't know. Do you think that third fight happens, Reggie, with Andy Ruiz, or does Andy Ruiz need like a big win before we even consider that?
Man, I hope that fight don't happen. Unless AJ suffers another defeat, then that's when it's gonna happen. Because AJ is gonna need a fight. But heck no, I don't think it won't be a big fight. It won't be a big event. I don't see AJ taking it as a champion. I think if AJ loses again, is when you're going to see him trying to take on that fight.
I mean, I agree. You know what I mean? But that look, trilogies don't have to happen, back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like Ali lost to Frazier, and then Frazier lost to Foreman, and then Ali fought Frazier again. Ali beat Foreman, and then Thriller Manila happened a little later. You know what I mean? Like, these fights, they don't have to happen back to back to back. Morales Barrera didn't fight like 3 times in a row. It's actually better. A trilogy, if a trilogy is made to happen, right, then the universe will make it happen if it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Like a third fight will happen if it's meant to be. So I think I need something fresh. That's Andy Ruiz against White is not a bad fight at all, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. And I'd like to see AJ in there against the winner of this fight. But Pulev, bro, let me tell you something about Pulev, bro. Pulev's going to Pulev out of the fight, bro. Okay? All right? That Duke, he's pulling out of fights, bro. I'm just saying. Duke gets more aggressive kissing interviewers, okay? They're trying to make a fight happen. But what do you think of Bob Arum? Joe Habib did the interview, by the way. Shout out to Joe Habib. It's on Ringside Reporter. He said that Joshua has a weak chin, and he believes Pulev can knock him out. What are your thoughts on that, Rich?
I mean, that's the truth. That chin is weak, man. Very weak, and it's the thing that's kind of always been the tag on him. If Pulev can get to him, Pulev's big enough. How big is Pulev? About what? 6'3", 6'4"?
No, he's a big guy, bro. I think he's taller than that.
Oh yeah. He can definitely.
AJ could get the fact check on that, but do you think he could beat? You think he can beat AJ though? Pulev?
If he touches him, heck yeah. If he can get to him, but AJ got that boxing style used against Ruiz. He can outbox this dude because AJ can punch and he can move. He can do that. But if he allows Pulev to get in on him and land a punch, yeah, he's gonna go down. That chin is China. He got a China-made chin.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I could see that for sure. Man, that's crazy. Look, man, this is why I like projections, right? Because I'm not saying you, Reggie, but everyone does this with heavyweight. It's heavyweight boxing. Anybody could win. And one guy knocks. What would your projection be for that fight?
I favor AJ. I don't hate AJ like that. I know he can box.
No, I get it. But what's your percentage be? What's your percentage? 6'4", AJ 10. Fact check. There you go. All right, but what is your what would your percentages be?
I'll make it 75-25.
Okay,
I'll
there we
leave.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Style Boxing is starting to train on this YouTube shit. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. All right, well, like for now on, we're gonna do projections for this shit. Okay, but yeah, I agree with that. Although I'll go a little lower. I'll go like 20% for Pulev. You know, 80. 80 AJ. But put it 6'4", 257, 54. I don't know, bro. Like Pulev to me is a little out of his prime and got handled by Vladimir Klitschko. You know what I mean? I just think AJ beats him. So, for what it's worth, that's what I think. But we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? 60-40, Kenneth Johnson. Kenneth Johnson's giving Pulev a 40% chance to beat Joshua, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah. People don't got belief in AJ, man. One of them upsets is bound to happen with AJ again, man. And that's why Eddie Hearn talking is 50-50. He needed quick. He need his money quick out of this guy. But a lot of people are casting doubt on AJ.
Yeah, man. Well, you have any final thoughts on this saga so far regarding the AJ situation?
Oh man, with him talking about going to spar.
Oh, that's the next topic. That's the next topic. But just regarding Eddie Hearn, the 50-50 thing, all that.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna push for it because he needs it. So I think there's gonna be definitely a push because it ain't gonna just be Eddie Hearn doing it. Everybody's gonna push them. The media, not America, UK media is gonna push him. Other fighters are gonna. The world's gonna push AJ into this Wilder fight, and don't let Wilder go in there and get a first round knockout on Tyson Fury. The pressure's gonna mount on this dude, and he may end up with the pressure. Pulev may mess around and knock him out because he's gonna be flustered in his brain over the fear than pressure. But yeah, I think Eddie's gonna push for it, but he better hurry up.
Yeah, so let's get to that. What you mentioned, AJ first said, "Hey, to spar." Fury says, "Oh yeah, let's do it, mate." And then AJ says, "I don't know why I said that. I retract my statement." What's going on?
That's that pressure, man. That's the pressure that Wilder is creating for this dude. He wins his titles back, and I'm seeing them all on social media. He clubbing, he's celebrating, he's elated, but he must realize there's some work that's to be done. There's some real ish that's bound to go down, and him wanting somebody else to do the dirty work of getting Deontay Wilder out the way. That he's willing to do anything to motivate.
Like Apollo Creed, right? Like Apollo Creed when he helped Rocky, bro, because he didn't want to fight Clubber Lang, bro. All right?
Exactamundo. That's exactly what he's doing. And it's not gonna work, but it's like he don't realize how sucker made he look. You don't help opposition. This your opposition. Everybody at the top of this division is your opposition. They're your enemy.
Bro, I found hey, Reggie, you're wrong, bro. I found the picture of Tyson Fury and AJ training, bro. I found the picture, bro. I'm gonna show you right now. Right? I found a picture, bro. They were in the beach. They were running sprints in the beach. Okay. Story has it that AJ showed up to Tyson Fury's restroom and he was like, "We're gonna win this title back together." You know what I mean? So here they are in the beach, bro. Right? So AJ, all right, and Tyson Fury, and then they hugged in the beach. What do you think of that, Reggie?
It's the coward, man. It's the coward in him. Man, this AJ's a joke, man. And I've really never seen nothing like this, man. That this dude, this your enemy, man. How the hell you gonna go to help one enemy against the other enemy, and then I don't think this dude understands.
They got all excited, bro. Look at this.
and the plan's gonna backfire on him.
Dude, AJ and Fury were hugging at the beach, bro. Look at this. All right, when they went to train together, dude. All right, I mean, I swear to God, bro. Word has it that he was smoking Fury in the beach in the 100. You know, but then Fury in the end started beating him, bro. In one training camp, Reggie. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's man, this dude he's delusional when it comes to how bad fear can make you, man. That's what fear does, man. It makes you look foolish. You don't recognize how big of a fool you look, and you just start throwing out blurted out statements, and then you gotta go back and retract it after you sit back and you look at it and you look at what kind of cornball you look like, how cowardly you look like. Everybody took a jab at him. And even the Tyson Fury's a sucker too, because Tyson Fury welcomed it. And then now Tyson Fury gets the backlash, and now he's trying to take a shit on AJ. So both of these fools because the UK has produced the corniest era of heavyweights. All three of their heavyweights are an embarrassment. They fall in the realm of what Chavez Jr. is. They all should congregate and throw a big party together.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, that these guys trained in secret, bro. Right? Like, I'm telling you right now, bro. You don't believe it, Reggie?
No, I believe it. Let's see.
I'll tell you, bro. Like they were training together. Let me find some footage here. This is where Fury tells AJ, I swear to like word for word. Okay, word for word. They were sparring, and AJ was smacking on it. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. And then he stops and and Fury's like, okay, no more. What's the matter with you? You think I'm tough? This man will knock you till tomorrow on your ass. Tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Okay, like he told him there is no tomorrow, bro. So now, Fury's wife, had to talk this dude into going back to training and shit, bro. Right? Because Fury said, I'm scared. All right, you want me to tell you the truth? I'm scared. Okay, that's what he said. All right? But anyway, so the training camp didn't go as planned. But anyway, in all seriousness, though, there ain't no way a world champion's going to go be a smart partner for some other dude, bro. Okay? I don't give a fuck who he is. He was never serious about that. Okay? And then, I don't know, someone told him or he realized that was fucking stupid, and that's why he retracted it. All right? You know why? Because you might fight that person. So why are you going to go to camp? You know what I mean? Like, Fury sparred Wilder, but when Wilder was just starting up. You know what I mean? They were just starting. It was like you spar young, fresh dudes that are energetic, but that you may fight at the tail end of your career, or you'll never fight in a pro fight. Or just it's just I don't know, man. This whole thing's just stupid. Okay. But I would believe AJ telling, like, dude, I could picture AJ like putting it on Fury, right? And then telling him like Apollo told Rocky, you think I'm tough? This motherfucker would knock you on your ass. Like, I'm telling you that right now, bro. All right? I'm telling you. What are your thoughts, Rich?
Hey, no, it's some real talk. Hey, but no, this fool was serious about it because now he tried to play in that same interview. He tried to play on the ignorance of fans because what he put out there was, me fighting Fury, and the reason why I want him to win because he'll fight me. Wilder won't. Wilder's been avoiding me, and the Tyson Fury fight will be made the easiest fight to make because I try to fight this other guy and he's avoiding me. So here he is playing on the ignorance of fans by thinking he looks tough by going in there to train a guy up that he's going to eventually face and supposed to beat him. So this fool's a joke. He's trying to push Fury into the flame to watch him get his ass burnt up.
Why does HG have the Apollo Creed Afro though? And it's happening at this time. What's going on over here? All right, but with that said, man, let me tell you something, bro. It was all bullshit, bro. Okay. And Tyson Fury knew it was bullshit. He was like, this fucker's offered to be my sparring partner. Well, of course he's gonna come out and be like, yeah, you could be my sparring partner. Okay. Because that's not like high praise for you, bro. He's like, yeah, you could be my sparring partner. All right. Just say that. Okay, I'm just saying. You remember when De La Hoya was gonna fight Mayweather, right? And they're talking trash. De La Hoya's not saying anything. And Mosley's talking trash to Floyd, like on the side. You know what I mean? Floyd doesn't even acknowledge him, right? And he says, hey, your sparring partner's talking to me, right? Well, why is your sparring partner talking to me? That's how you refer to him, right? I'll tell your sparring partner, shut the fuck up. That's how you refer to him, right? Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody believe that. Deon Wilder. That's how they pronounce the name, bro. Right? Mac, they might hit D for that. Well, what happened? Well, because of the Rocky thing? Can't wait for this fight in February. I think Fury's going to sleep. How do you have it? That fight, Reggie?
Oh, Fury know he going to sleep. That's why so much delusion going on over there. He done kicked the trainer to the curb. He done made this trainer go scout, kick him to the curb because the trainer told him, this dude's going to knock your head off, Tyson. Find a way out this fight. And they both walked away. I don't think Fury.
Oh, I see. Like, yeah. So yeah, he said, well, what did he say? He went, he'll knock you till tomorrow, Fury. All right, dude is like, nah, bro. Like, you know how Mickey was scared for Rocky? You know, when fucking Clubber Lang was coming for him? He's scared. I mean, he knows what's coming. All right, just saying.
Hell, man, they shook back. They shook to death because you didn't watch. Matter of fact, when they put a camera on, what's the name, McCracken or something? When they put a camera on him following this fight, he had this blank look on his face because Tyson Fury, the warrior for Fury, came to his mind. And we seen what happened in that first fight. To see him knock Ruiz out the way he did with a shot to the forehead, and to not throw any punches, to stay patient, setting up this straight line shot. And McCracken know that Tyson Fury's reflexes are fading away. Mm-hmm. Tyson can't get out the way of punches. That's why his eye got slit open. He can't get out the way of punches the way he used to.
I like how Fury's like, Ortiz is an old fighter, 176 years old. You know, who the fuck you fight, bro? Otto Wallen, bro? Otto Wallen and Schwartz? Ain't telling shit about Wilder's opponents? Get the fuck out of here, okay? But, you know, with that said, bro, Reggie, go ahead.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Bro, Jermell Charlo's going to be fighting Tony Harrison, bro. Rematch. Harrison's talking a lot, bro. Okay? Harrison is talking a lot, bro. Okay? Saying, "Oh, I know I could fight this man and he'll never beat me," and all the other shit. What are your thoughts, bro?
Man, he makes some live for TV shit with the type of talk that he's talking, man. He's entertaining as hell, man. This dude has a 6-degree black belt in shit talking, and it's getting under Charlo's skin, man. It's being effective, and to watch them put fingers in each other's faces, and this dude try to take a swipe at Charlo, it just shows he's not afraid of Charlo at all. And he's talking big-ish, and I think he can back it up. Now, this is going to be a fight to where when that stuff starts to weigh on you mentally, if the dude's level of crap talking, man, he talking big crap. And the type of stuff Harrison is talking is going to get anybody off their square. It's going to get you off their square and affect you mentally. Now, how well do you deal with emotions? Charlo and emotional guys, but when they become emotional, when guys are just saying they want to fight them, especially this Charlo brother. When guys want to fight him, he takes up this rah, rah, rah type approach, acting real emotional. Now he has it to where he didn't suffer the loss. He got a guy that ain't just saying, I want to fight you to make you mad. He got a guy that's talking more ish than what you talk to other fighters. And this dude step into your face. He ain't afraid of you. And then from that first fight, Charlo came out here, try to manhandle and be rough with this guy. And it wasn't really effective. It wasn't really effective at all. And this guy hit Charlo with some jabs, opened up combinations at the right moment when he needed to throw them. And he just did good solid work against Charlo. Now, Charlo can come out here thinking he's going to knock him out, and it's going to backfire on him because this guy has an effective jab. He's an effective jabber. So Charlo's going to have to go back to what got him here before he thought he became this knockout artist, because him thinking that he's a knockout artist and just pursuing straight knockouts, it ain't working for him. He has to go back to the technical side of things and match up with this guy and maybe step on the gas. But Harrison can probably go to another level too, but basic boxing is what got him through. And he didn't even have to really throw a right hand. He just used that left jab and stuck it on Charlo. So I don't know. Charlo, as much as people say Charlo can knock him out, Charlo can mess around and get hit with something, because those jabs are stopping Charlo in his track. So there's some pop on him because Charlo's moving forward towards it. So, woo! And I'm calling a draw on it.
Oh, shit. A draw. All right, give me your projection then. Win, draw, win. How do you got it?
I have it a draw. I see it 50-50. And I think Charlo's going to go in here looking for too much of a knockout, throwing off punches that he's going to miss, being stuck with the jab. Him, he's going to land stuff, but I don't think it's going to be nothing to get this guy out of here, because I didn't see him take Charlo's best punches when Charlo's trying to roughhouse him.
Let me see the chat's projections as well. Okay. Are you saying it's going to be declared a draw, Reggie? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying it's a 50-50 fight?
No, I think it's going to be declared a draw. I think the judge is going to probably pull it that way, just based on how I picture this fight.
So you got it. What do you got it then? 30-30-30? Like, what do you got it?
30-30-30. What you mean? Oh, as far as judge's scorecard?
What's your projection for the fight?
I got it 50-50. I got it a split, a draw.
That's not a. When it comes to projection, you got to give me what percentage chance it's going to be a draw.
Oh, the percentage chances of a draw. Oh, I got you. I got it. Shit, how I'm gonna break that? 50 for a draw, 25 for either fighter to win. Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro.
I'm really seeing a draw on this one.
Wow. Okay. Drew Titan, majority draw. Look at this. AJ 10 has a 60-40 for Harrison. What the hell's going on over here? All right. Charlo majority decision says Drew Titan. Charlo UD won the first two since 92 AKU. I want to see Harrison win KO by KO. Okay. He wants to humble those Charlo Lions. Harrison kept Charlo on the porch. Charlo didn't get anywhere near the kitchen. Look, man. Charlo's, I think the more I've looked at this, Charlo might stop this guy late, bro. I think he's going to get a stoppage late on Harrison. You know, I think Harrison fought the fight of his life. That's the best Harrison could do. I don't think that's the best Charlo could do. Right? That's just my opinion, bro. You know? You think Harrison just has his number or what? He's got him on speed dial?
That's what I think it comes down to. But I thought Charlo won that first fight. But it wasn't this blowout like how it looked in the beginning, because I think I was more riled up into seeing Charlo finish this guy. I was into that. But now when I went back to watch this fight, I think I watched it 2 or 3 other times, and I sat there and watched it. Right. And I'm like, damn, maybe the judges had something, but I don't think that fight should have been taken away from Charlo. I don't think so. But Harrison put up a great account because he worked that jab on Charlo. Charlo was running in the shit, throwing off too many of these heavy shots that meant nothing. They were tagging Harrison and didn't do anything. Even Derek James had to tell this dude stop going for the knockout because Charlo thinks he's a knockout artist and he abandons his boxing. Now he's gonna go in here, try to box. All it takes is for Harrison to keep talking this press conference shit to him. Now how does Charlo react? Does he trying to play monster ball up in this ring?
Charlo ain't gonna do that.
He did it in the first fight, and I think this is what it's leading up to because, like I say, Harrison is a 6-degree black belt in shit talking, and he ain't never.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Here's my thing. All right, let me go over this projection real quick. Brooklyn Charlotte boxing 60-40 Harrison. Right, Marlene is 60-40 Harrison. Harrison been talking so much this, she's kind of swaying me his favor. 50-50. 51-49 Charlo, says NBT Boxing. That's not normal, LOL. Harrison is better technically, says Marlene. So 154 Charlo actually won. The 160 Charlo should have lost to Korobov. Duncan versus Iverson, says Marlene. All right. I think Charlo is an overall better fighter. Harrison was surprised he won. It depends on Charlo's mental game if Charlo's focused to win. Here's my thing, bro. I think, I believe a fighter can talk too much trash. Like it's one thing to be an entertaining trash talker. You know what I mean? But that you're being entertaining. The fans are like, oh my God, but is he getting to Charlo is what matters. Not the entertainment factor of his trash talking. Paulie Malignaggi was entertaining as shit when he trash talked. You know what I mean? Like Paulie was like, I'm gonna show you what a real man is all about, all that shit. Like, dude couldn't knock out he couldn't knock himself out. He couldn't, punch himself, that is, out of a paper bag. But he could talk a big game. You know what I mean? Like a shit talking Paulie Malignaggi was like a knockout artist at shit talking. But it's gonna come down, bro, to who's a better fighter at the end of the day. There ain't no way Charlo knows he needs to avenge this loss. There ain't no way he's going to jump in there and fight stupid. If he does, then hey, I don't think it's going to happen.
Man, I didn't watch shit talking create a lot of failures out of good fighters. Hell, my younger brother's psycho. But he comparative to me, my brother's psycho. But his thing is he F's with you psychologically when he fight cats. My brother, the biggest ish talker when it comes to him getting down with folks. And he knows what he's doing because while he's calm, he's affecting how these dudes think. Cats who people think can fight, my brother F with them psychologically, talk his ish, and put a beat into him, mix them cats up. So
what is... Give me an example of something Harrison said that, like, really pissed off Charlo. Like, what did he say? That he can't beat me? Like, what else did he say?
Man, he calling them all type of bitches, pointing his finger in his face. Charlo, you can just see it's getting under Charlo.
No, but the thing is, like, to get to a guy, like, you got to tell him the truth. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, you do. Like you got to, like, at the end of the day, like, you got to tell, like, dudes have done way worse than that, bro. All right? Like, all I'm saying is that all those words, bro, and I get it. People make shout out to Blood making fun of Charlo, the way he was bobbling his head, and at the press conference, and just it's hilarious. Okay, look, but this is not a Yo Mama contest, bro. Okay, this isn't like like that's not what this is. This is a fist fight. Like, Harrison could be good, gift the gab all he wants. We're not at the comedy strip, all right? We're not, two dudes exchanging your mama jokes and all that. That's not what this is. What's he going to do when a jab's in his face? And what's he going to do that now a more focused Charlo that, in my opinion, should have won the first fight, is going to win this fight even more decisively this time? Like, what's he going to do, all right? And now it's starting to sound like Hulk Hogan, okay, but what's he going to do when Jermell Charlo runs wild on him? No, but in all seriousness, what is he going to do, bro? Okay, when the stick's in his face, All right. And then round one's over. Round two's over. And then, oh shit, round three is here. And I'm not winning this fight. What's he going to do? Pray and hope to give him another gift decision? Is that what he's going to pray and hope for?
He been in here with this guy already, and it wasn't that threatening of a fight to him when the guy was trying.
This reminds me a lot, bro. This reminds me a lot. Total different styles and all that, but it reminds me a lot of Sergio Mora against the Viper. Okay? Sergio Mora won that first fight, and he was talking a lot of shit to Vernon Forrest on the lead up to that fight. Okay? And everybody's like, oh, Sergio Mora's in his head and all this and that. Sergio, he beat the shit out of the Latin snake. Okay? The Viper grabbed the Latin snake and fucking fucked it up, bro. Right? And look, I'm surprised a lot of you guys are favoring Harrison in this fight. I'm going to release my projections tomorrow, right? So stay tuned for that. I got Charlo, bro. Either by wide decision or late round stoppage. Okay? You could book it. Charlo is going to beat Harrison's ass, bro. Okay? Texas, stand up. All right? Gonna beat his ass. The ass beating is gonna be the size of Texas. Okay? What he's gonna do to Harrison, all right, is minus 4 degrees. Look it up. Okay? Minus 4 degrees on Harrison is what Charlo's gonna do. Have you ever seen the minus 4 degree sign?
Nah.
You never seen it?
No, explain it.
It looks like a dude taking a shit. All right. But that's a different story.
Man,
I'll pull it up and go. Go. You're going to say something like, you dudes from Texas are crazy. You know what I mean? But in all seriousness, bro, like, Charlo's just a better fighter, bro.
Like I say, you cats from Texas are crazy and biased as UK people when it comes to anything from Texas. I lived in Texas. I already know, and I think the world knows when
he's
it comes
gonna
to Texas,
negative. Look, he's gonna negative 4 degrees. The dude, he's gonna negative 4 degrees on the motherfucker. All right, that's what he's gonna do, Reggie. He's gonna negative 4 degree him. He's gonna shit on him. You'll see it.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, that's right. He's going to negative 4 degrees ass.
But if he go in there and he knock Harrison out, I don't see how Harrison can regroup. I don't know how he can go on after all this messy talk. So he can't go in here and get knocked out. Absolutely can't.
That's not Charlo's problem. How is Harrison going to deal with it? It ain't his problem, bro. He's gonna spark. He's gonna beat his ass, bro. Like we shouldn't even be here. This rematch shouldn't even be happening if we're honest. This rematch should not be happening, guys. All right, Harrison won. Fair enough. Run it back. But we shouldn't even be here.
No, I agree with that. I agree. Charlo should have won that first fight, but we back here. He didn't blow this guy out. I was giving them rounds, very close rounds. It wasn't a blowout. So he got something else that he may ride. He may have to ride 12 out. Fighting ain't about. I mean, not every fight you're gonna knock people out. So I think that's the thing. I hope Charlo doesn't have in his mind that he's gonna knock this guy out, and this is the thing that's gonna piss Derek James off in this fight again. Some people you just can't knock out, and even with Harrison in the fights he's lost, the Hurd one, he was mixing Hurd up. It was a thing of Hurd had that crazy pressure. Hurd with the crazy pressure, outwilled him, broke the guy down. Even in his fight against Nelson, where he was knocked out by Nelson, that was a younger Harrison. When Harrison used to get in there, mix it up. Harrison was mixing it up on Nelson, who seemed pretty big, but Harrison had quick hands, throwing combinations, staying on the inside. He left himself open, just got clipped over the forehead. There was nothing he can do from that one. But Harrison can. This is why Harrison went to using that jab. But Harrison can get in their mix. And when he was on the inside with Charlo, he threw combination type punches. So don't be surprised if you see the guy throwing combinations out there because he does have hands.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out to the chat, by the way. Brooklyn Charles says that he thought Harrison won the first fight 116, 112. Okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? Charlo's insecure and anger is losing his belt when he knows he shouldn't have. He had to get past it. Okay, 92 AQ saying, or Harrison's better. All right, we will see. We're gonna find out on Saturday, guys. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do a more likely. Actually, no, I can't. I'm gonna be watching the game, by the way. But no, never mind. But Brooklyn Child, he had a winning. Look, man, Tony Boswell just showed up. I think Charlo will win. Harrison isn't in his feels. He's talking too much. He will try to fight Charlo's fight and lose. So the best thing, to be honest with you, the best thing Charlo could have done, right? The only thing he had to do is just keep saying, I'm going to knock this dude out. Plant that seed in his head. Okay? They ain't going to the judges. They're not going to give you your gift this time. Santa Claus ain't showing up early for Christmas this time. I'm going to knock your ass out. That's all you have to say, right? Some of these fighters need like their talk shit dude. You know what I mean? I'll do it. I'll do it for Charlo, right? I'll do it, right? Will you leave it? Yes, absolutely. Well, I send the link right now, Reggie. We're not going to be on next week, so give me your quick thoughts on Davis Gamboa, bro.
Davis, I think Davis, but it's going to be dangerous. I'm gonna rock with Gervonta Davis, but man, I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some tough moments in his fight. But I'm gonna go with Tank Davis. But dang, man, this could be dangerous as well. It can be. Woo, we're gonna see what happens. But I'm gonna rock with Tank Davis on this one. You want me to give a split on it?
If you want, go ahead.
I'm 70-30, I'm gonna say on this one.
Oh, okay. 30% chance for Gamboa, not bad. Let me ask you about this other fight. What do you think?
Badu Jack Pascal. Man, I rock with Badu Jack because I'm cool with his trainer. But being real, this is a close fight because Pascal showed what Badu Jack couldn't do against Marcus Brown. Pascal was exposing Marcus, so maybe Pascal's veteran skills, he's been there with some top guys, he gives Badu a tough fight, man. I'm going to say 50-50 on this one. I'm stuck. Even though I favor Badu Jack, I can't guarantee that he's going to win this one, man. I'm saying it's 50-50. I may have to rock with the old man just based on what he was able to do against Marcus Brown, what Badu couldn't do before the cut.
Man, the thing with Pascal, bro, is that he is dangerous early, and he's an ambush fighter. Headbutts shit happens in fights with him. You know what I mean? And if they stop the fight early and go to the scorecards, it usually favors Pascal, and that's how he's won some of his fights, bro. Remember, they stopped the fight early with Dawson, and he won that fight, and it's just, and by stop I don't mean stoppage, but you know what I mean, like technical decision or whatever. But man, I'm just so Kenneth Johnson said he's going to Davis Gamboa. Look at that, should be interesting. Davis inside 9 rounds. Pascal coming off a good win. Yes, Andrew Charles, I like Davis Gamboa fight. This is a good step up for Tank. Jack is hard luck, and I agree with Reggie. I have it about 70-30 as well for Davis. Maybe 65-35, maybe, but we will see. I know you asked for the link, Brooklyn Child, so if you want to come on, or anybody wants to come on really quick, let's get Brooklyn Child boxing on the chat here. Let me just get this ready. Give me 1 second. So he give us his thoughts on anything we talked about. What's going on, bro?
Hey, salute D-Style, salute Reggie. What's going on, man?
What's going on, bro?
Chilling. Yeah, man, I can't wait for this Charlo and Harrison fight, man. Like, cause like despite my name, like I actually live in California. You know what I mean? And I'm actually going to the fight. I'm going to the fight. I got my ticket to the fight. Yeah, so I can't wait, man. But like, okay, so thinking about the fight, man, I'm gonna say this: the frame of mind that I'm on when it comes to Charlo and Harrison is kind of similar to how with Shane Mosley and Vernon Forrest. You know, Shane Mosley was, you know, knocking everybody out, beating everybody, but then like Shane Mosley, but like he could never get past Vernon Forrest. I think something telling me like this might be a similar situation where Charlo's style is tailor made for Harrison. Like his aggressive come forward style is tailor made for Harrison. You know what I mean? So I got Harrison winning the fight. I want to say a majority decision. It's kind of similar. Like I see him winning similar to how the first fight went. Like maybe like a 115, 113 type of situation, or 116, 112, man. But I got Harrison winning this fight, man.
Let me plant this. Let me put this seed here. Let me plant this seed. Judges are just like us. They know the controversy of a previous fight just like we do.
Yeah.
So they're going to go in knowing that there was controversy about the first decision. You don't think that's going to influence whether it's intentional or not, even if it's a subconscious thing. You don't think that's going to, you know, sway the judges a little bit over Charlo?
I don't think so, because to me, well, this is my opinion. Like people who feel that, and there's no disrespect to anybody, but people who feel that Charlo won the first fight, like I don't personally, like I don't know what people was looking at. To me, Harrison clearly won the first fight. He clearly won to me. Like Charlo was very ineffective in the first fight. He was very ineffective. He landed a few shots here or there, but the commentary was terrible. You know, the commentary team was terrible. You know what I mean? So listening to the commentary, not to say like I don't know if y'all watch fights on mute, but listening to the commentary, it make it seem like Charlo is just doing all this amazing shit. But if you watch the fight on mute, Charlo wasn't doing nothing. So to answer your question, I don't think it's gonna sway the judges. Like I think the judges, because like if you're a judge, like if you're a judge, an official judge watching the first fight, I think you will see that Harrison won the first fight. Like to me, it was clear. I scored the first fight 116, 112. One judge had it that scorecard. I thought I scored it that way.
So here's what, and I'll let Reggie give his point a little bit, but here's like, and you know, I get that, but here's the thing. So the Mosley fight with Vernon Forrest, right? Because Vernon Forrest had his numbers, so did Week. You're right? Kind of a similar situation.
Yeah.
But here's Vernon Forrest beat Mosley down though. Like that was an ass whooping, that first fight. And then the second fight was closer. Forrest still clearly won, but it was a little closer, you know. And the same thing with the Weekie Wright fights. Weekie beat him more decisively, I believe, and then Mosley made it closer. Okay, so that first fight, I just don't believe that it was like you scored it for Harrison.
Yeah.
But others scored it for Charlo. It wasn't a clear cut, you know. Like if you get another set of 3 judges, I'm not so sure that they have Harrison win.
I thought it was clear. Like I watched watching that fight on mute, because like when I was watching the fight live, I like at the time like I was like doing other things, so I wasn't really watching the fight closely. You know what I'm saying? But like when I was able to like watch the fight closely, put the thing on mute, like I thought Harrison clearly won the fight to me. I mean, there was some swing rounds and stuff, but I just thought Charlo was very ineffective. There was a lot of ineffective aggression, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think, Reggie? And I probably agree with you. But...
Yeah, my thing with the you were speaking about the refs having some conscience of feeling that their peers stole it. In these lines of business, these type of cats don't question their peers' decisions or actions. Referees to these judges, they don't question anything their peers done. They just go along with it. without any thought of it, any conscious of feeling, oh, this guy was cheated. Let's go about changing some things. No, they gonna ride with what their peers went about doing. But everything else, yeah, I agree with what was stated. And also a thing with that Mosley, what was that Mosley? Vernon Forrest. Yeah, man, I was such a Mosley fan that I made up all type of excuses for why he lost, and I was trying to blame it on the headbutt. When they had the headbutt, I tried to blame that as the reason. But going into that second fight, it was just this guy had his number. And the craziest twist to this fight between those two is how Vernon Forrest couldn't get past Mayorga. He struggled against Mayorga, but Mosley runs right through the guy. So I just think this is a thing where it's possible this guy has his number.
Fair enough.
I think something's telling me that Harrison has his number. You know what I mean? Ultimately, now I do see the fight being more competitive, but I can see it like a majority decision going to Harrison again.
Okay, well, I mean, we're going to see. I mean, the fight
can't wait
Saturday. I do hope it's a good fight. You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be a very good fight. I think it's going to be a real good fight.
And you are giving Charlo a 40% chance of winning, so it's not out of the question you can win.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I think Harrison could win, but I can see Harrison getting knocked out in the later rounds. I can see that too because Harrison probably is going to be a little bit more aggressive in the next fight, which will lead to more openings. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see Harrison. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlo scores a knockout in this fight. I wouldn't be surprised, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Definitely, bro. You have any other thoughts? Because it looks like no one else wants to come on anyway. So you have any other thoughts about the other topics we talked about?
I came into the show late. So probably when the show ends, I'm gonna rewind from the beginning. So I mean maybe you could tell me maybe like key things that y'all discussed earlier.
Sure. I mean, what are your thoughts on the little switcheroo they did with the weigh-in? They changed the limit for Chavez Jr. to make weight. It was 168 pounds, and then they switched it to 173 pounds, so Chavez Jr. could make weight. So what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah. I was actually watching your video earlier. You was the roasting session you did on Chavez Jr. I mean, like honestly, like this was a fight that I'm not really checking for, but it's just unfortunate that these fighters, man, they get all this preferential treatment. It's like, bro, like it's like this. I feel like it's not the first time Chavez Jr. has done something like this, missing weight and being undisciplined, and then even this whole situation with Chavez, like this whole situation where the fight being moved to Phoenix, it's just why are you doing all this shit for Chavez Jr., bro? Like for Chavez Jr., man, the hell with this dude, man. Come on, it's crazy. Yeah, so I don't get it.
Yeah, it definitely is crazy, man. I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest with you, bro. With that said, any final words, Brooklyn Child, before we wrap this one up?
Man, honestly, like I said, when it comes to that Chavez and Jacobs fight, those are two fighters that I don't really care for anymore, honestly, because I didn't really like the efforts of Jacobs in the first against Canelo, man, and then even his efforts against Triple G. I mean, I thought the fight was close. I scored it for Jacobs, but I just thought Jacobs was just too passive in the beginning of the fight. So these are two fighters that I'm not really checking for, honestly. The only thing that's on my mind, honestly, is that Charlo and Harrison, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this fight. I can't wait for that fight, man. Like I think it's gonna be a really good fight, man. The only thing that trips me out is why they put it in Ontario. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of weird to me. Like Charlo and Harrison and fighting in Ontario, California. Like that's kind of odd, but it is what it is. But I just can't wait for that fight. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, that's all I got, honestly.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on, Brooklyn Child. Appreciate
y'all, man. I'm gonna rewind. When the show ends, I'm gonna rewind from the beginning.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah, man. Much respect.
All right, well, I gave a last call. It looks like only Brooke and Sean want to come in. That's fine. Okay, remember, Boxing Conversation, we always throw a link at the end there if you guys want to come on. Reggie, this has been a phenomenal year. All right. We've had a lot of great shows on Thursdays. All right. The show has been slowly but surely growing. All right. And here we are, last show of the year. What'd you think about the run?
Man, I had fun, man. I enjoyed it, man. But it's gonna keep rolling. So, man, I enjoyed it, man. Just time keeps going, man. I don't like for time to stop. So I'm ready for the continuation.
Yeah, most definitely, for sure. Times are crazy when even like when Hawker Mustang of all people comes and talks about how I bodied somebody. Okay, of all people, but that's not here nor there. Next time I'm shy, says Bam Bam Tweed. You're shy, dude. You got the numbshook freaking wrenches, bro. What do you mean you're shy? Right? All right. But with that said, bro, I'm gonna be doing a. I'm thinking. I don't know. I gotta find the time. I'm gonna be doing like a video with all the best moments of every show and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I think all the 4 shows have been doing great. Remember, guys, on the 23rd, I'll be doing End of Year Award show. Okay, I'll be here live. The time, I'm not sure yet. You know what I mean? But I'll release the time. You guys will know. And that is that. I think that covers it all. Unless you had anything else, Reggie.
No, that was it, man. We cover all the interesting things going on.
Most definitely, man. And with that said, thank you once again, guys, for tuning in. Let me just look at the like button real quick. Oh, there we go. Let's get to 30 likes. We're at 28 likes right now. Okay? I need 2 individuals right now to just take a moment, press the like button. Let's get to 30 likes, the last boxing conversations of the year. Can I get 2 likes? I demand the 2 likes. How about that? Okay. I just Charles piece of the chat. And then Bam Bam Tweed with that $1 super chat. That is much appreciated. Bam Bam Tweed. Okay. AJ 10 says great show. Don't forget to press the like button. By the way, I come on and it will shut down both channels. Okay. Salute. Great show. I hit it as soon as I came in. You know why? Because he knows how to utilize the jab. That's why. And Drew Titan just said it. Smash the like button. All right? It's all good. Look, even Hawker Mustang took a moment to thumbs down the video. That takes effort. Okay? At least he did it. Do some. All right? Throw a jab at the like button. Throw a cross at the subscribe. And that uppercut at the bell button. We're going to come back 2020 better than ever. This is DStyleBoxing. What do we say, Reggie?
We keep it boxing.
Wow. Peace.